Whew. I am so not ready. Deborah, my allergies are taking me down, Deborah. It's going down. I gotta bring the steamer out. Hold on, let me turn the steamer on. All right, party's about to get popping. We are plugged in, ready to go. I'm trying to go. My allergies are so bad right now. I ran the steamer once. I'm gonna run it one more time. Hopefully this will make life better. Because it is really in the battlefield, Deborah. I cannot breathe. My allergies are bad. Whew. We'll see what the steamer does. That's all I can say. We'll see what the steamer does. I think second time is going to be a charm. That's what I'm hoping. Second time will be a charm. Fingers crossed, because I cannot breathe at all. I'm like, oh. I woke up this morning and I was like, no, why me? Where's my hairbrush at? That thing ain't never around. George, can you stand up? Who are you to get somebody's grandmother to stand up? You worried about what type of panties? Does your mom even have panties on? It's too early for the hard up man. They don't get an F when they want to and don't get to choose from who they want to. It's too hard. It's too early for that. You know what that means? That means you ain't woke up next to no woman. That's what that means. That means you ain't waking up next to no woman. Any grown woman knows that. You ain't waking up next to no woman. The lame little conversations we have. I'm glad I don't hang around with no goofies that act like that. I ain't never hung around with no men that talk like that. Ever. It ain't never been that serious. You know why? Because they choose from who they want to. I've been around men my whole life. And when they talk like you, just know it shows desperate. Deborah, will you tell them that any grown woman just knows that, or any grown man just knows that's what that means? Like, you know. Hey, Sleepy, good morning. This grandma is doing okay. Thank you for asking. And how are you doing, Mr. Chris? Happy Sunday, Chris. See, I'm feeling better already. I told you that second time would be a charm. Breathe in, breathe out. My weekend was good. Thursday started out horrible. Somebody was messing with one of my children. So, I had to go get active. That's just something I cannot get out of my mind. I was thinking about it this morning, though. Because I got children of all different ages, even though they're all grown, getting out, smoking cigarettes, one hood rat stuff. Is that Laquan? Good morning, Laquan. I went shopping yesterday. I bought some stuff I never knew I needed. Oh, Sleepy, man, we was active. I'm telling you. I knew at 3:45, at 3:47, I knew it was going down. I found out at 3:45 through picture. Knew it was going down. I seen the picture at 3:47. At 4 o'clock, I was already en route. Just know, me and the whole team was en route. It was crazy. It just goes to show that I remember looking over at my daughter, and this is how I knew. I had to tell her, don't talk to me no more on the way there. You're like hyping me up more. Do not talk to me anymore. Like you're making it worse. But when I looked over, en route. When I looked over and she said, how she said it? What was her exact words? And it was something little. She said, people must not know that we will get live when it comes to ours. She said, there's no way possible I'm going to get a picture or see my brother any type of way and you don't think I'm pulling up. And that let me know, yeah, that's right. That's why we're pulling up. Like, she just, and like I said, it wasn't that she even said anything that, stood out. It was just the fact that she let me know she was on the same type of time and I'm on, and ain't nobody touching ours. And here we go, and it's whatever, and we're ready for whatever. No, actually, the place is not moldy as F. No, it's not. I have this. This actually used to be part of the. This used to be the exercise room. So I specifically got a window AC for this. This back here used to be the massage room. Randy, he's just bored, just talking to talk. Don't be rude. She's a good woman and respect your elders, young man. And that is a young man. And you can see by his ignorance. You can really see by his ignorance. But if you were to come in and fill the room and see what type of conversation, you can tell I'm not like no trash woman. You know what I'm saying? I mentor my community. I homeschool children that ain't mine. I give the majority of my paychecks to the community. I love my own children. I'm a grandmother. I have grandma nights. I mean, come on now. Just because you're used to a certain type of woman in your life, don't put that womanhood on me. I am who I am. I can't be who you want me to be or the type of heifers you know. Baby, we don't get food stamps over here. I buy other people groceries, okay? See, once again, you coming in and you just be, everybody wants to be heard. Everybody's at home. Everybody's desperate. Half you men talking like this ain't got no woman. That's why you got time to talk like this. Or the other fact is you're not happy with yourself. Because let me tell you what men are supposed to do. Men are supposed to protect women at all costs. I've been around savages. I'm from the streets. I've been around savages my whole life. And when I find out these savages don't act the way that some of you 9-to-5ers do online, that's crazy. The truth is, everybody wants to be part of something till they're part of something. And they made sidewalk for money, just like you. Just saying. This is how they get it this age. God, see, once that steamer went off, I can't breathe no more. It just like, it just all of a sudden just, protect and provide. They use their hands and bottle of lotion, and some of them can't afford when they just dry. True story. That's what they at home doing right now. So I'm just letting you know, other men and women, we know what you how you're living in real life without even meeting you, just through those couple words you left. So why you think you're doing your big one? A real individual knows you for being the sorry, pathetic person that you really are. Just saying. So you're not having a big dog moment. We're not proud. Everybody's like, yeah, you did your big one. I wish I would have said it to that. No, they're not saying that. They're looking at you like, what the? Let me tell you something. If my sons ever approached a woman of any age and said the things you said, but see, I ain't got to worry about that. And here's the pity of it all. When you look at me, you can tell I'm not a woman in her 20s. The gray hair is showing. I mean, it's obvious that I am an older woman. I want you to understand I'm over 50, okay? I'm over 50. My grandchildren are teenagers. There's no way my sons that have come from such a savage mom would approach an elder like that, especially a woman. Knock their whole teeth out. Knock their teeth out. They would never. And that's all right if old age caught up. I'm supposed to age, just like you will. We would see the funny thing on how life works. We were all born to go to heaven. Can you believe that? So Sonny's like, I know that. That's a lie. Well, no, actually, you know what's so crazy? So let me tell you about my son that you're talking about. My son has high functioning autism. I went to his new house that they're buying the other day when you didn't hear I had to pull up on a child. They got a new house where nobody else lives around them. You know why? Because they're all new houses. Ain't nobody bought them yet. So that's what my autistic children can do. That's what they do. He also takes care of his woman's siblings because his woman's mother went to heaven and left behind small children. So that's what my son is doing. So don't know, just because you ain't this, don't tell me, oh, no, 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 no. We raise different type of men around here, baby. Old age is a privilege that's denied to many. Facts. Facts, because mother, you might not even make it to this age. Amen. Amen. Frandy, listen, let him learn on his own. Sometimes you got to let him learn on them. And we always got to, and one thing, that's why I can tell you're a person that got common sense, because you could have walked past, you could have did whatever. And just reading this comment, but you see how I'm trying to give them the game? You're doing the same thing. I see you. It takes grown-ups like us to make the world happen. I'm just saying. Sunny. Good morning, Sunny. My favorite little butterfly. Girl, I've been so busy. Oh, Sonny, you know you ain't got to erase it. Unless they're saying horrible, horrible curse words and stuff that'll get my page in trouble, because you know that just keeps us in the algorithm. You know the game. That keeps us in the algorithm. There's my baby girl. How's the children doing? Sonny, I've been, oh my God, I ain't even had 2 seconds to myself in like the past week and a half. I am so over it. My allergies are killing me. Do you hear this? I'm just not the woman I need to be right now. I went and bought some foolishness I didn't need yesterday. Do you want to see one of them? Because I got one right here. Sonny, tell Granny why she didn't need this. Sonny, I feel horrible. I got 2 more, Sonny. But listen, we listen before we judge, Sonny, okay? This was $20. I found it on sale for $6.49. So, I don't know. I just felt like I needed it. I don't know. I got 2 more. You want to see them? And listen, this is about to be year-round decor, Sonny. Because I'm waiting for your sister. So I think we're like, I don't want to say we're close to getting a house together, but I talked about it with her the other day, and it's kind of leaning towards it. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say it's leaning towards it. I'll just say the conversation went positive. I won't be no liar. So with that being said, it kind of like really put me in go. I've been buying stuff for this imaginary secret house that we don't have yet. I've been buying it for the longest, but that conversation gave me a little bit more push. At the end of the day, she knows she needs to do it. She has to go back to college, Sonny. So certain things she just has to do. And yeah, you kind of need my money. You know, reality is she kind of is going to need my money. So in a way, it's manifesting, but it's just kind of what has to be done. I don't want to live with nobody neither, but I'm cool with it. It's my grandchildren. I'm cool with having a family house. I'm cool with doing that. But I want to decorate it a certain way. So I can see these. Let me go get the 2 other ones. They're so cute. Sonny, I'm telling you, when we get it together, we're bringing you to our house. Me and my daughter. Only reason you don't talk to her when I'm on live, she don't come and show her face. Because as soon as she come home from work, she take her hair down. And child, she will not let nobody see her like that. I'll be like, why you don't go to live? She's like, Mom, I can't let nobody see me like that. I'll be like, child, you used to do college commercials. All right, so then I got this one. And then I got this one. Yes, I do have a deep voice. And my allergies are on 5,000. That's why I was just steaming. I am miserable. I can't even breathe. I need to get more water too, because... But look at the designs on these. Ain't that cute? This is going to be year-round decor. So, my plan for these, I want to have like a jungle-type theme room. I don't know what's all exactly going to be incorporated in the jungle-type theme room, but I know I can fit these in nicely. Remind you of Mexico? Yeah, the way the designs is, it does, don't it? And then the skeleton. So just think. I'll have all 3 of these to put in the jungle room when I get the jungle room. And then I also bought one more thing. Help this girl get to 10K subs. Help Granny get to 10K subs. Then I also bought... I was feeling bad, Sonny. I was feeling bad because I went and bought myself stuff. And I'm still thinking about taking it back, because I know I could have spent this money on someone else's groceries, on school clothes for one of them kids I mentor, somebody's bill. So I'm feeling really guilty that I even bought it for myself, you guys. I got this because it had the little pearls. I bought 2 new pictures, Sonny. Let me show you the other thing. No, I shouldn't be selfish. It's not right. I'm telling you, I'm feeling guilty. That's why I woke up early this morning. I'm like, girl, are you keeping that or what are you doing? You could be helping other people. Hold on, Sonny. I'm coming. I'll show you some of the other stuff I bought. Hold on, baby. I would love to go shopping with Sonny. I can't wait till we get it together. Sonny, you're going to come down here. You're going to love it. We're going to have so much fun with you, girl. I'm going to send my daughter to come get you. So that way you don't have to worry about traveling. Keep that spirit alive. Good morning, John. I try to be positive. My life ain't positive. My life is ugly. I'm not going to lie. My life is so ugly. But I woke up today. So then, Sonny, I seen this. Are you looking for any sugar babies? No, thank you. But good morning. Remember, don't erase it, Sonny, unless it's going to get me banned. Sonny, I know Granny did not need this, but it was $12.99. I found it for $6.49. Like, did you see this on the shelf in the jungle room? So I want to have, like, when I say a jungle room, I want to have, like, maps up on the wall. You know what I mean? Like, old maps. That's the type of vision I have for that jungle room. So it's not like it's going to be a lot of skeleton stuff. So it's going to be like a pirate room, almost, but no pirate stuff. Like, as close as it's getting to the pirate would just be, like, a little bit of this decor. You know what I mean? So it's going to be, do you understand, like, the look I'm going for? Yes, plants, a lot of, like a, yes. Oh, Sonny, see, you understand, Granny. That's why I want to wait to bring you down till we have the house and we're doing the decorating. I think that would be fun to have you involved. Do you have, like, a different eye, and you and Granny kind of have the same eye? Because Granny and her daughter don't have the same eye. Let me tell you about your sister, okay? Your sister has Neiman Marcus taste, but her eye for decor is more Target. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying, Sonny. That's all I'm saying. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Do you know what I'm talking about? Sonny, I don't know what is up with that. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, you're very positive. I try to be. Like, I'm not really feeling positive. I don't know. I think I'm just so used to being this person for other people. If you knew how I really felt right now, you'd be like, oh, Granny needs a hug. Oh, I definitely need a hug. But here we are. Hola. Hola. Good to see you. Seeing any drones? Robert, you know I got the best drone footage. I was on live. Listen, Robert, I can't make this up. I was on live and I was telling people about the best drone footage. I looked up and I'm thinking I'm seeing something, right? I swear I'm thinking I'm seeing something. I'm like, no, I go back to the live and I'm like, yeah, I got the best drone footage. You guys go look at my shorts. And I'm like, no, like something caught the corner of my eye. I'm like, no, listen, it was something shaped like I want to say like a boomerang. So I switched the camera around on live, but you know, like you got different cameras on your phone. And when I was on live, it wouldn't let me change my camera. This was the weirdest thing I ever seen this time. It was shaped like a boomerang, but it looked like it was made out of a cloud. I know you guys are going to think I'm lying, but that's why I switched the camera. Some people could see it, some people couldn't see it. But listen, I do want to go out there and start looking, but I just been so tired. It was a clinky dink that I even seen that one that day. So then that makes me wonder, like, how much stuff is really out there in the sky? And I'm thinking I'm just catching a couple things, but could this be happening all day and all night? Is anybody else looking up in the sky? Because there's no way I'm the only one seeing things. You guys, go to my shorts or on my community wall. Like on my community wall, I would like screenshot. Let's say I'm recording in the sky. I'd screenshot it and blow it up. I mean, I got things on there that you can't, they don't even look, they're nothing like airplanes. They look like whole motherships. I'm just go look, you guys. You thought about buying a drone? I've had drones before. I'm sorry, John. Let me pull up my thing so I can get to the comments. Because I don't want to, I got the steamer on. It's hard to see those words. No, I'm not tripping. Go look. They're on my community wall. If you think I'm tripping, go look. They're on my community wall. You like me, Gen X and a grandparent. Time goes by. No, I'm sorry. I didn't even read your other comment. Yes, Sonny. Yes. Foreign Blood TV is my Instagram. Foreign Blood TV. I don't even want to say, Robert, a flying saucer. You would have had to seen it crazy. Crazy. That's why I'm like, are you guys looking? I know I'm not the only one that is seeing this crap. Absolutely, and if you were, that wouldn't bother us. Even though I know you're just on here trolling, but you know, you gotta think of a better way to troll because I don't judge people by that. You're free to like who you want, you can work where you want, you can have whatever religion you want, politics, do you. I don't judge people by that. Sonny, get your finger off the trigger! It's my steamer. My allergies are horrible. Robert, I've been finding the craziest stuff. I'm telling you, I tell myself every day, go out there and look. But I'm just so tired. I'm like, oh, no, don't get up. Don't get up. We go up to space, so other life probably goes in space. Listen, this is a good question. Do you guys think there is other life out there? I'm down with a good conversation. Do we think there's other life out there? Yes, no, maybe so. The world. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Child, I can't even keep up with the list. The list is real. The mist is slowly killing your laptop. No, it's not. You're good. We're good. We're good. Trust me, we're good. We are good. So anyways, what was I about to say? Do we think that there is life out there? Oh yeah, look, Sonny. Hold on. Let me turn my steamer off. We can't go to space. What's that called? The firmament? Firmament? How do you say it? This, but wait. Look at the little pleat, Sonny. That's fun, right? I got it in a couple different colors. Firmament. Look at the little skirt. Aww. You like it, Paul? And then, because you know I'm a country girl, who does not need, those are on the back pockets. What girl does not need a camouflage skirt with pink bows on the butt? Let's just call a thing a thing. Who thinks Grammy needs to take this back, and who thinks I should keep this? This is a keeper to me, right? Can you not see it? Aww. And long before Earth, I think other planets have been exploring. You know what? There's no way you can convince me that we are the only people in the world. There's just no way. So what? The higher power only made us? That doesn't even sound right. Keep it granny, it looks good. Yeah, I think that's cute. Bought this for church with a nice little black pair of pants. I got this for $3, y'all. The sleeves are nice, right? I like the first outfit. You should put a white long sleeve button under. I know, right? That's what I was thinking last night. I'm like, what type of shirt? I'm like, a turtleneck? No, I think you're right. That'll make it pop, right? Like, pow. I wonder what type of shoes. And then, listen, don't laugh at me, Sonny. I was walking through the girl section, because you know Granny's a flat-chested type woman. And I found these in the kids section. So I got, it's hard to find my size bras, y'all. So, so I bought me 2 of them, 6 bras. Win-win. Yeah, it's really hard to find them little bras. Very, very hard. So anytime I buy them, I'm like lock and load. Dang, I was trying to pull something up. Now, come on now. It won't let me do it. I bought your sister something. She probably most likely won't be impressed. Even though she got that Target taste, she's hard to please. You'll see. I don't know what's wrong with her. But she likes weird stuff. I don't know. She's kind of Caucasian-ish. Am I wrong for saying that? You guys hear my stomach? How do I use my split screen? You guys hear my little stomach growling? No, it won't let me do it. All right, so maybe if... You hear my stomach? No, and I'm not hungry. I take that back. I just drank water. Is that what's going on in there? Just followed you on Instagram, love. Thank you. No, her style. Okay, I don't want to say, okay, I'm half white. I'm half white, you guys, so don't think I'm being a racist woman. Maybe that is a bad way to put it. How's her taste? Like Target. That's how I can explain it. Like Target. Okay, she can cook. Yes, I am half white. My daddy's white. She cooks the best food. But it's something about when she displays it on the plate, it just reminds me of Target. So do you understand what I'm saying? You're half white too. Yeah, my dad, he's not all white, but he looks like a white man. He looks like an all the way white man. He's majority Caucasian. My hair, I just washed it and it's just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm trying to think, do I want to dye it again? You see my little gray hair showing. Do I want to dye it? What do I want to do? I don't know. My dad is Irish. I don't want to say was, because that just sounds really horrible. Best of both worlds. No, I'm best of a bunch of worlds. I'm a bunch of different ethnicities. I'm not just like how no. My mom, Irish, pops, black, Indian. You look rogue from X-Men. Beautiful. Leave the gray. I had it all gray at one point, but I don't know. I don't know. In the sun, it looks totally different because my hair is a really weird color brown. And when the white comes in, it makes it look, this is the color my hair is. This is the color right here. My hair is like right here. But see how it looks, and then when you go outside, it looks ashy. Like when the white mixes with it, it makes it look greenish. I can't explain it. It's crazy in the sun. Granny was a baddie at 21. Yes, she was. Oh, I was bad. I don't want to lie. I was beautiful. Oh, I remember like it was yesterday. I look Dominican or Puerto Rican. I'm from the Bronx. Oh no, my skin ain't flawless. Listen, you guys, I try to put you onto the soap. Do you want me to get the soap to the soap to show you guys? My mother is Filipino. My mother is African. My mother is Spanish. We have Indian in us. We have a couple different types of Asian. I'm just trying to give it a rundown. But my mother is everything from overseas. Listen, men, who wants to know the best soap ever? Who on here wants to know the best soap ever? I'm just going to get it and show you guys. You guys will thank me later. You'll be like, yeah, she put me onto the soap. Listen, men, you can wash your beard, your hair, your body, your dishes, your laundry with this soap. So if you are a camping type man and you don't want to take all these bottles, was my father military? No, my father was not military. He's actually a country boy. He was a country boy that didn't, in my father's age group, the children had to stop working young, especially when they had a large family. I mean, so he had to stop, they had to stop going to school young. So my dad only made it past the 5th grade, you guys, made it to the 5th grade. So the fact that my father was able to accomplish what he accomplished, hail to the king. And to see him help the amount of people, I'm not going to cry about my dad. Let me get this soap. Let me get this soap. So guys, if you're wondering why I'm on this bedroom set, this is the YouTube room. And this bedroom set my daddy got me. And you guys, yes, it is a Disney princess bedroom set. And my daddy bought me this, and I put this up, and I'm paying homage to my daddy. So anytime I'm having a bad day, whatever it is, I just come sit back here and look at the furniture my daddy got me and touch it. And I just feel like I'm at one with my daddy. We listen, we don't judge. No, I did not. So this is like a tribute to my daddy in the YouTube room. So, and I just filmed here because I don't sleep on it or nothing. So this will probably be the only time I get to enjoy it is while I'm on live. And I miss my daddy. My parents were city kids, but his mother was from the country, so he'd stay in the country all summer long. Yeah, my dad, he used to train racehorses, guys, and he trained the best of the best. And if you know about those racehorses, they were worth millions of dollars. And my dad was one of the best trainers out there. So that's the life I grew up. If I was bored, I could go out to the farm. We lived on the farm. I could go pull a horse out of the stall, harness him up, and put a cart on him, and go around the racetrack. We had a racetrack and everything. That's how my dad trained horses. So his horses, they weren't saddle road, they were cart road. So we had our own racetrack. We had barns there were so many horses in each barn. People would pay just to have my dad board their horses because they knew he was going to properly take care of those horses and exercise them the way, even if those horses weren't winners, you were guaranteed those horses were going to be treated better than when you had them. My dad was a country boy. Like, he really did that. We had a pond. We had everything. I lived a very good life. We didn't have a lot of money, but I lived a very good life. And even though, you think that my dad trained, it takes a lot to even take care of those animals. So even though my dad could do the majority of the things, I mean, we had every animal under the sun. But when you have that type of livestock and things, and yeah, that's a pricey thing. The overhead on that is very pricey. I was blessed with the straight hair. Being a black kid in the Bronx, my hair would pull all the girls. I didn't know how to approach a girl like this. There's Oracle King. I don't like my hair, you guys. I don't like it. It's different for me. I don't know, it's different. Like, my mother doesn't have hair like this. In my mother's family, there's like 2 of us that have white parents. No one else has white parents. So hair like this or skin like this is not like a norm. I remember, when you grow up and you try to comb your mom's hair, boy, I would get by her with a hairbrush. And let me tell you something. She was like a kung fu artist. Like, she moved that hand out the way. Like, she used to tell me, you ain't qualified to comb this. Animal experts do not understand racehorses like to race. They do like to race. They do. It's like any animal. You train them and they do what they like to do. But it is hard. You know what? I'm going to tell you this. The race industry is horrible. Because the thing is, I've seen a lot of injuries at the races. And I've seen animals put to sleep right there. Right there. So, lots of them. Lots of them. So in a way, they like to race, but it is a brutal sport. It's a very, very brutal sport. It's just wild. Even though it's how can I say this? Even though it's a trained horse, you're dealing with the horse that's going to be, we'll say, estimate, 1,500 pounds. Anything can happen, and it does happen. I'm the only one with straight hair out of 12 kids, same mom. My sister, she has hair just like Asian. She looks like you should be buying Chinese food from her. My brother looks like an Arab. Dog races treated the dogs horrible. At the end of the day, it's just like humans if you really think about it. You're pushing your body to limits. Just anything can happen. And it does happen in any sport. People break things all the time. So you just have to think about animal sports just like human sports. But when it comes to the animal, you're dealing with larger weights. A horse could get loose and run into, I mean, it's just so unlimited. Oh, Lord, it's wild. I would take her out if I was single. Aww. So anyways, this is a soap, you guys. Men, get you some. I don't know how you're going to tell your wife to order you this. Just say your buddy at work told you about it. It's called AL. Can you guys see that? Probably not because of the glare. ALJAMAL. There should be no writing on it in English. This comes from Pakistan. Horses are powerful. They are. I've had a horse drag me horrible. I'll tell the story in a minute. This bar of soap will last you over a month with you caring for your whole body. Now, of course, you should not share bar soap, but I know your wife's going to probably use it. But this will last you way over a month. Way over a month, guys. Way over a month. Now, it doesn't lather like a traditional soap. This was probably most likely made on the floor and stepped on. Yeah, it was. But it's as pure as it could get. If your wife is aging and you don't want to tell her that she's aging and she's wrinkling and, you know, get her some of this. This is probably, out of all the natural remedies, all the everything, this is one of the most powerful things I found that has ever worked. Out of all the things I have ever ran across, it's called AL-JAMAL. It should have no English on it, you guys. It should be all except on one side. It should have the mother language all the way around it. You'll know if you get the real one or not. You'll know. But get it. Best soap ever. I like it on beards a lot. I like it. I love it. But, you know, if you're a man and you're in a rush, whatever it is, you don't want to cock open 20, 30 bottles when you're in the shower, get this. This does it all. It doesn't leave any film on your body, anything. This soap does it all. One-stop shop. All right, guys. Ready for some would I rather questions? All right, listen. Would you rather have the ability to see minutes into the future or years into the future? Would you rather have the ability to see minutes into the future or years into the future? Commercial. Wait till you see me talk about my ripple. Man, if you want a complete wash and you want it to be simple and you just want to. Hello, why? Oh, so the horse story. Let me do the horse story first. So my dad went and got this pony. Her name was Sissy Belle. That's what we called her, Sissy Belle. And, you know, my dad, once again, country boy. When you get a horse, you jump on its back and you do what it do. So I went and we just brought the pony in the yard. And young pony, young pony. I think I was probably 7 or 8 at the time. My dad said, get on the pony. I said, okay, I'm getting on the pony. You know how many ponies and horses I've jumped on that, you know, just came to the whatever. No, I'm sorry, this is before the farm. This is when we just had a lot of land. And I jumped on the pony. No bridle, no saddle, no bit. And the horse didn't even have a bit. Nothing the bit is what goes in the mouth. And when the horse don't get right, you pull that back. You know, the horse knows its whole head goes back. So it's like nothing. Just had his little hair in my hand. It was horrible. Second time my dad put me on the horse, he saddled it. So the horse was wearing the saddle for like 3 days. 3 days straight, y'all. The horse has never been saddled before, so we're breaking the horse in. He's like, okay, go ahead and get on the horse. And at this point, you know, had a little halter on. Not nothing major, not no big pool bit, nothing like that. Just a basic halter. That's how you know I know. I know what a halter is, a bit, all that. No bit, just regular halter with a string. Not a string, but just something real light. I get on the horse. I know it's going to be ugly because the horse already done me ugly the first time. Soon as I get on the horse's back, we're in the middle of the field. My dad's standing there. As soon as I get on the horse's back, it just went crazy. It was like we were at the effing rodeo. Man, it was crazy work. So I'm like, and you don't mean to have your hand flying in the air, but your body's jerking so viciously when you're on this horse. So I don't even think that cowboys made this a thing. I think the force of nature made this a thing. So anyway, the horse is throwing me around. Now it's bucking like the horse's head is hitting my head. Because when you're getting bucked, when the back part of the horse comes up, you're going up too, and then you're leaning down on the horse. That horse was headbutting me. It was blood everywhere. It was crazy. My dad's running through the field. The horse keeps bucking. The horse keeps bucking. And finally, I fall off the horse. I was hanging on for dear life. I mean, for a good, it seems like an eternity, but it's really not. So I fell off the horse. My foot got stuck in the saddle, y'all. I cannot make this up. My foot got stuck in the straddle. The saddle. My foot got stuck in the saddle, and then at that point, the horse was dragging me across the ground and was still bucking. So every time the horse bucked, because my foot was hooked to the saddle, I was flying up off the ground and coming back on the ground. And half the time, the horse was kicking me. And a kick from a horse can kill you, like just like that. So my dad's running, like, I don't know, it seems like this is going on forever. But at one point, my dad just had to run back to his truck because the horse is just going so fast at this point. My head is hitting rocks on the ground. Like a stick could go through my head, like anything could happen. So my dad gets, I know it's nice and warm in there. The forest with wildlife and humans destroyed it. So, hey, Chad. So my dad got in the truck and he chased down the horse. And still, when he gets out, now the horse know something's finna go down. This is a wild pony, so it's dodging my dad. He's chasing it again, and finally, I'll never forget. And I was so mad at my dad. He grabbed that horse by his hair. Like he was trying to grab it, but the horse just kept moving. And finally, he grabbed that hair and he wouldn't let go. And then he grabbed it by the halter, and that horse just got crazier all of a sudden. And I just remember flying up and down off the ground. The only difference was my dad had the whole horse by the halter. But now, just because of that alone, the horse was kicking me here. The horse was kicking me here, like his feet was getting close to my head. My father seen this. My father made a fist and said, I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. And my dad was not a abusive man towards animals, whatever it was. He seen it to the point where the horse could step on my head. You got to figure the horse is bucking and I'm hooked to it. So the horse is landing on me, kicking me. And I tell you what, he strong armed that horse, and that horse got a little bit more wild, and he hit that bad boy one more time, and that horse humbled down real quick. Now I'm not gonna say the horse was stopped doing what it was doing. No, it didn't, but it toned it down a little bit to the point where I could get my foot out of the stirrup. And then at that point, he let the horse go, and he picked me up, and he carried me and put me in the truck and took me to the hospital. I do miss my daddy. Oh. But no, my dad did not abuse animals or anything like that. But we were at a life-threatening moment. And things like that do happen on a farm. People don't realize it. And my dad had, once again, even a pony. That pony wasn't like 200, 300, 400 pounds. A pony is, that was still, and it wasn't a purebred pony. It was mixed with the horse. So he had a strong arm, the horse, y'all, to save Granny. And that he did. And I was so mad at him. I said, why did you do that? And I was yelling the whole way when he was carrying me to the truck. The first time he did it, I was kind of shocked because I'd never seen my dad. We had whips. When you're on the... Only time you use the whips is when you had the carts out. So it's not like the horses were getting whipped or anything like that. So I never seen my dad do something like that. He's like, what? And he kind of yelled at me. He said, no. Am I just supposed to let the horse KILLU? You were this close. No. He said, I'm saving my kid. I said, oh, okay. Because, when you're 7, 8, 9, you don't understand that concept. You don't realize how, you see how big that horse is, but you don't realize that horse could take your life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. My daddy was that guy. Okay, would I rather questions? Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in coma for a decade? Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or in coma for a decade? What is your answer? Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or in coma for a decade? That's a good question. Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or coma for a decade? I'm going with jail. I fought with the family for years. I'm done. Oh, yeah. I do have black in me, yes. I have African in me. Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or coma for 10? I'm going with jail. Because now that I know, if I was young, my answer would probably be coma. But now that I'm older and I see it for what it is, I'm sorry, you guys. I just had a dental surgery, so my speech is like. But now I understand the value of age, so I'm going to jail. Would you rather lose your sight or your memories? Are you mixed with black, white or Indian? I'm mixed with all those things you said, plus a list of 1,000 more things. I would rather be over with my hands. Yep, see, that's ignorant. Memory. You 50 yet? I am. over. Yes. I'm an old woman. Would you rather you lose your sight or your memories? Now, that's a good one. Would we rather lose our sight or our memories? I don't know. $50 even. Reserve, would you rather lose your sight or your memories? No, they're not veneers. They're porcelain crowns. I'm 60. Okay. Memory. Would you rather lose your sight or your memories? And these aren't even my permanent teeth. It's a whole long story. Just know, I'm in the middle now of getting a $29,000 surgery. I just got half of it done. So that's why I was telling you I just had the surgery and I don't even want to talk about it. I'm stressed out. Memory. Okay. Sight. Would I rather lose my sight or my memory? I think I'm going to go with sight. I don't know how I'm feeling about that answer. I'm going to go with sight. If she's 60, wow. Would you rather swim? No, we need a rather one, a better one. Would you rather labor under a hot sun or extreme cold? 29 in the building. Would you rather labor under a hot sun or extreme cold? Hot sun or extreme cold, guys? I've seen enough. Would you rather work under a hot sun or extreme cold? Extreme cold. Enjoy being 29. It goes by so fast. Amen, because I was just 29. And here I am. And you know what? When we're that young, we think that we're so young. And this is one thing you're going to remember. You're going to be like, I remember when this lady online said this. You're 29 now, but you're going to be my age before you know it. I think in your mind, you're like, yeah, it don't work like that. It's downhill from where you are. I know that ain't what you want to hear, but once you reach 30, I don't know what it is. And anybody our age can tell you, it goes extremely fast. Once you reach about 47, all right, how can I explain this to all my old people in the room? When you're young and you're waiting, just say you're waiting for a week. It feels like it takes a year for that week to come. When you get this age, you wake up, it's Monday. Next thing you know, you wake up, it's Sunday. You've completed a whole week. You're like, wow. Then you wake up, and it's like it's a whole nother month and a whole nother year. And you're like, what? Oh, yeah. It's downhill from here, big dog. I know you don't want to hear it, but I'm just letting you know. You was just 19. Well, now you're about to be 50 like me. So yeah, over 50, it's popping. Then you're 60. Oh my God. Listen, okay, let's talk about this. Now we all understand, hear me out. We all understand that we were born to go to heaven, right? That's our evolution. That's what we do. We're born, we're in the stomach. Actually, we've all seen the pictures. You're in the womb, now you're crawling, now you're in kindergarten, now you're in high school, now you're in college, now you got a family. Okay, we understand how it all works. But the fact that every last one of us was born to go to heaven, I don't never remember signing up for that. Once again, I understand our personal evolution, but I don't remember saying I wanted to go to heaven. I don't remember saying I wanted to get old. I don't remember I want to do any of that. So I'm just saying, if a vampire wanted to pull up and come bite Granny, like, now's the time. Like, what are we waiting on, vampire man? What are we waiting on? Like, do it while I'm still mobile. Like, are you gonna come when I'm like 60, 70? Like, if I had to do, eternity like this, I'm down with it. At least I'm still mobile. Like, you know, still kind of pretty. Like, I ain't mad at it. Or I've had a wired jaw. Religion are for those trying to escape. Spiritually are all those that have already been there. Reserved, I am waiting for this vampire. I leave the door unlocked every night and he never comes. Like, do I got to meet him outside? Is there a special place they hang out at? Like, because just think about it. We're born to go to heaven. That's kind of screwed up, right? That's uh, the thought of DEATH does something to me. And then imagine knowing you're going to heaven and you're leaving your children and your grandchildren and you're the monarch, and what are they gonna do? I just pray when that time comes, just take me in my sleep. Don't give me time to think about it. I pray I don't get nothing terminal and then I got like a couple months or a couple years to know. No, please just take me while I'm sleeping. Hey, Gregory, I believe in a whole bunch of different things. I know that there's many types of religions and many types of gods. I do also know at the same time that religion was man-made, but I do believe there's something. I myself do go to church, though. Gregory. And that's why I say I don't really push religion over here, because I feel like you have the right to believe in whatever you want to believe in. If you don't want to believe, you have that right too. We just have the right to be different people. I'm not mad at it. I believe in God, but not religion. Most of them are already angels, and death is only calling us home. I know. Oh, don't say it. Well, we're all going home anyways, and I don't want to go home. I didn't sign up for that, y'all. I did not sign up to go home. I did not sign up to be here and go home. And let me tell you something. The thought of me leaving my children. God, whoever it is, just take me in my sleep. 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 I don't even want to have time to think about it. I'm stressed out about it right now. Just even talking about it. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Wade. Just like right now, you guys. I want to get a house with my children, and my children are grown. I want to get, all I've ever done is mother my children. That's all I've ever done. That's why I'm not really worried about no man. I just want to love my children and my grandchildren. That's all I want to do. Oh, Paul, I did a video on that. Nobody liked it, but I did a video on it. I think Anna's short. I don't have enough kids. That's the problem. I don't have enough. But I got the coolest grandkids. Oh, and let me tell you about these grandkids. So, I guess Friday, I got one grandchild that does not fight at all. He does not fight at all. But I got these two grand. I'm talking about my two twin grandchildren, my two twin grandsons. One has a Asian body. The age, I don't know if you know, but Asians just have a certain height, a certain build. It just is what it is. So the kids were bullying him, so he ended up turning into a fighter. I don't know what went wrong Friday, so I called my daughter. And I'm like, so what we doing with the grandkids? Even though we celebrated the day before and had grandma time, I'm down with whatever they want to do something small. I'm willing to go hard. She tells me that she had to go get them early because they're suspended. I'm like, what that mean? What, both of them? Like I couldn't even comprehend it. I'm like, excuse me, excuse me. And she said they were both fighting and the same boy. I'm like, oh, so they're jumping? That's what they're doing? I don't even know the whole story. Didn't even ask because once again, I allow my children to parent their own children. They have a mother and a father, and these are things you are going to deal with. So I ain't got to go in there and handle all that. Of course, I'm going to speak to you, and I'm going to, when I see you, I'm going to check you, and I'm going to say whatever to your mom, but at the same time, them are their children. If they need me, they're like, hey, mom, I pull up anyways. I'm just there for reinforcement. But I allow my children to parent their own children. Hey, Bronx, I haven't seen you forever. Yeah, kids can't fight anymore. So the fact that my one grandson, I don't even think he knows how to fight. So the fact that he was even fighting is crazy. Because from what I see, he can't fight. That's why I'm so curious. Listen, I told my daughter, I said, don't tell me nothing. I don't need, that's all I need to know. And they were going with the dad. And I'm like, okay. Because I already know he's going to, do whatever he sees fit. And I'm just like, thank you, Paul. Oh my God, that's funny you say that. I just had the steamer on. My allergies are on 5,000, you guys. I can't even. I'm so miserable. Aquarius? Chad, no offense, everyone doesn't go to heaven. Some people go to that other. Well, that's just the word. That's just the way I say it. I don't feel like I should say go to heaven or go down there. But I just think when I say go to heaven, I think that's understandable to all. I'm a black woman. Yes, I can say it. It's the other names I can't say. Them boys were in the room together, got each other's back. I cannot believe, I was so disappointed. I said they were in there fighting. What the heck? I said, listen, I'm gonna let y'all parent. I'm not gonna be in your business. I'm gonna let you do your mom and dad thing. But that's one thing about me. I've always made my children parent their children. I'm not the type of grandmother. I'm not gonna take your children while you run the streets. Go get deep down. Any of that. Even if you go to work, you should have daycare. I make you, if you want to lay down and be a mother, you're going to be a mother. Like my mother made me mother my child. Yeah, you're going to mother your child. You know what? No, all that means is you didn't wake up next to a woman and you don't have that option to wake up to a woman. That's all that means, hon. Nobody's impressed. Hey, Mr. C. Sensible man. Would you rather vomit on your hero or have your hero vomit on you? Would I rather? 101. That's a little weird question. What? What type of would I rather question is that? That's weird. Hey, TC Star. Yeah, Jamaro. I don't know. I don't know about that. Hey, Mr. C. Yeah, that was a weird question. Let's find another one. Would you rather be 9 feet tall or 9 inches tall? I'm going with 9 feet. Would you rather be 9 feet tall or 9 inches tall? Oh, here's a good one. Would you rather wear the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week? Would you rather wear the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week? When she was in her 20s, I bet she was smoking. Understatement. Beauty was her name. Who wants to see a picture of Granny in her 20s? Who would like to see a picture of Granny in her 20s? You have to answer this question. Would you rather wear the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week? If I get this answer 10 times, I will get a picture. Would you rather wear the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week? It's the only way I'm getting a picture. You have to answer the question. You want something? I want something. Would you rather wear the same socks for a month or the underwear for a week? Paul, I'm pulling the questions from right here. Well, you heard what the other one was. I'm like, whoa, that's deep. Socks, if I can hand wash them, there ain't no washing them. The socks it is. I need 8 more answers. 8 more answers. 8 more answers, that's the only way I'm getting the pick. Pair of socks for a month or the same underwear for a week. For me, I'm going with the socks. I don't think any woman should have the same underwear on. Yeah, that was a crazy question. You look like you don't need to be on recording yourself or anything at all. Oh. Hey, Kevin. No, my voice has always been deep like this. Always. And I'm sure you, being a man, I'm assuming a adult, you would know that I'm not the only lady in the world with a deep voice. Our voices, we have different tones just like you men. Like a lot of you men sound like what am I mixed with? Everything. In 1999, I already had 2 children. I had 2 children. Oh, I gotta get ready for church. What's my views on Indian immigrants? I myself, I don't have a problem with people who immigrate, period. That's just me. Oh, no, I know. This is blonde. That's blonde. That my hair, this is light blonde, medium blonde, dark blonde. I know for me it's easier for me to talk and ask women out, or even being just friends years ago. Oh, yeah? Well, Nathan, get off here. I don't care what you're talking about. Would you rather be royalty 100 years ago, or a average person today? I'm going with royalty. People change with age. Facts. Listen, we already know you're mixed with something. Stop trying to show everybody. I'm answering the question, hun, and I'm very proud of whatever I am. I wasn't a one night stand. My mother and father was married until my father went to heaven. And you're right. I'll always be proud of that. I was planned. My father planned for this. I'm proud of whatever. I've come from good parents. I've come from good stocks. I'm supposed to be ashamed. I'm definitely not no victim. I'm a savage. I'm not no victim. I could never be a victim. I ain't even soft enough to be a victim. I victimize. There's a difference. I mean, if you're going to say it, at least make it true. That's all I'm saying. If you're going to say it, at least make it true. So what, Nathan? You think now? See, this is where you have a problem. This is where you have a problem. This is where you have a problem, Nathan. You don't even know none of my ethnicities. You think I'm proud that I'm white? You That's what you think? Is white the superior race to you? You think what? That's how I know you don't know me, Nathan. Never once do you hear me say I'm proud because I'm white. Not that I'm ashamed of being white, but I'm proud of being foreign. I'm proud of being African. I'm proud of being Asian. I'm proud of being all those great things over the sea. That's what I'm proud about. And I'm proud of my father. He just happens to be white. Stop me using my background, and you just talk to talk. I'm proud of my parents. That's just the race they happen to be. Keep saying it, Nathan. All you do, you just keep me in the algorithm. So keep saying it. uh, yeah, John, don't even tell him. Don't even tell him. See, he got the whole don't. Sometimes you have to let people talk. That just shows that they have a some type of complex with themselves. And especially when they don't even know how I get down and what I'm proud of and what makes me stand out. No, what makes me proud of myself is the fact that I help in my community. That's what makes me a proud woman. Not race, not this, not that. What I do in my community. The obstacles I've beat. I should be in prison. I should be DEA. People try to unalive me over this many times. That's what I'm proud of. I'm proud that my children are at street pharmacists. That's what I'm proud of. Skin tone means nothing. ah, tell me about your parents as a guy who loves black women as well. How was it with your father? Like, give me a love story of them. My father was a hippie and he went and met my mother and he wifed her. That's really how it happened. But my mother, I will say this. My mother, back then, everybody came from large families. My mother's father was blown up by BOMB in the WAR. So when that happened, when you have a family that large, your family just kind of separates and struggles, and it is what it is, and it causes a lot of trauma. And my father met my mother, and he knew that he wanted to take care of this lady forever. And that's just what he did. Straight undercover gangster, I'm in love. No, now I'm a woman, okay? I'm trying to be a woman. Was. But the majority of people in that age group, it was just a different time back then. But my mother was moved around because her father was in the war. So that's how all that even, yeah. My mother speaks a lot of languages. My mother even speaks languages just because they were, when you're in the war, your family moves around with you. So my family, my mother's been in Germany. My mother speaks a lot of languages. So not only her own traditional, which is many, then she speaks wherever she's been. Okay, there's a good question. If you were to win the Powerball jackpot, 500 million, what would you do the moment you realize you won and keep it real? Okay, good question. You want to know what I'm doing? I'm calling the squad, which is my children. I'm calling them. We're suiting up for a family meeting. I have certain children that do certain things. Certainly, like I said, I have one that's going to be mom after I leave. Even my grandchildren know that they have a position in life once I go to heaven. But we're calling the meeting. I'm investing money. I'm buying one family home, and I'm putting the rest of the money in the bank. And that's it. That's it. And throughout time, I would buy a couple other houses and flip them and keep that money going. But I'm going to invest a lot of money. Your dad had party friends that were, my dad had party friends. Well, I don't want to necessarily say they were hippies. They were in that time frame when the hippies lived. It was different. It was just different back then. Even if you weren't a hippie, it was still different back then. Nathan, so let me give you the truth. Not only have I had my own money, I come from money. In real life, we ain't got to do nothing. So walk away. Everything that my father owns will go to my children. So in all actuality, we ain't nobody got to do nothing but just live over here. So I don't know what answer you're looking for. And before that, and that's why my father worked hard. And before that, I had my own money. So yeah, Nathan, you're just jealous. You're just jealous, Nathan, because you want me to be poor with my dick in the dust. You want me to be down bad. But Nathan, that ain't it. Nathan wants attention. Nathan, your parents didn't build anything for you. Nathan, you never had money of your own. I mean, just come on. You're sounding bad. I like any guy who likes granny appropriately. Let me get my picture. 1952. What is all this noise I'm hearing? gotta see what the weather's like so I can get dressed for church. I'm going late, y'all. Well, this is a full-size bed. It's not small, hon. And I don't sleep in this bed. This is a bed my father bought me. I got it put in the YouTube room. This is a memorial to my father. This is the last thing, one of the last things my father bought me before he went to heaven. This is Granny. Granny was a beautiful woman. Can you see it? Hold on. Yeah, I love my daddy. I'm a daddy's girl. You'd have to see the picture in real life. The picture really ain't doing it justice. But Granny was a baddie. Another question. That's right. Good question. Would you rather have the ability to turn yourself into a young and healthy, or be gifted a trip to heaven for 10 minutes to spend it with the Creator? Only way I want to go to heaven is if I'm going to see my daddy. If I can go there and spend 10 minutes, I'll go right now. I'm just saying. Yeah. I'd rather talk to my dad. He is my creator. I'd rather talk to my dad. Yeah, I'd rather talk to my dad. Not that the higher power ain't important, but my father is more important to me, and I don't take that back, and I don't regret that. Your father did good with you. You seem like a good woman. I am a good woman. My dad, I understood my dad. Now you know, when you're growing up, you don't understand your parents. You're like, but my dad realized when he went to heaven, I would be out here alone. So he had to let me experience life. He had to let me, he knew what my situation was. He knew when he went to heaven, I was going to have no parent. He knew I had the only grandchildren. To sit there and watch your kids figure out life is the hardest thing to do. And even though I've done it a couple times, it's still the hardest thing for me to watch even my grandchildren do. Because you watch them make a lot of mistakes. But just imagine my father being a businessman, okay? I'm just painting the scenario. It's not about any race, but I'm painting the scenario. You know, I got a white man that lives in a white world in the country, you know, and then he got a daughter with gold teeth in the streets. But one thing about my father, when he go to people's homes to do a job, they'd have picture of their children on the wall, and they were doctors. Because if my dad was coming to your house, you had that cash. You had a whole lot of cash. I mean, yeah. So, and even though compared to my dad made good money. He made lots of money. And, you know, you're in somebody's home for sometimes a couple days, maybe a week, and, you know, your children are running in and out. There's pictures. And my father always held me to the same regard as everybody else's child. My father never looked at me any different way. I was just as important. I was just as special. I was just as intelligent. I was winning just as much. He never looked down at me. He never once looked down at me. He never, like, with his friends, you know, they were all doing different things, and I'm in the streets causing havoc and chaos and destruction and ruining people's lives. And he never looked at me in a different way. Now, he talked to me a lot about it. He let me know I was a savage, you know, it wasn't right. And he didn't say it in quite those words. You know, he did use a totally different vocabulary with me to let me know he let me know I was besides myself because I thought I was better than everybody because I have money. You know, he made me see things for what it was at a young age, but he let me experience it. He had to know that I had to be able to take care of myself. With or without a man, with or without him, I had to take care of my offspring, so he had to let me go through this chain or whatever. So I think that was a hard thing for him to swallow, to know that your daughter might be unalived at any given time. Going to jail, nobody's worried about going to jail. That's petty. It was just the fact that, you know, knowing this could be the last time talking to your daughter. I can't imagine what that would be like for decades. I can't imagine. But he still loves me the same way. Good man. Good man, y'all. Good man. But he did, I'm telling you, he used to hurt my feelings, though, about tearing up the community and tearing down people in the community and pushing poison around in the community. And he let me know. He was very, very honest. No, Nathan. Not only did I manage stores, I was in the streets. I had a lot of money. I had a lot of money. No, I don't have no regrets. I'd do it all over again. I have no regrets. That built me to be the woman I am. I've been helping people with bills, utilities, rent, school clothes since I've probably been 18, 19. That's how long I've been helping people. And I got that from my father. So as much as I was destroying the community, I was also, I can't tell you how many people I helped bury. You know, yeah. I've done a lot. No, I wasn't wealthy. I had SWAT issues. I moved right. But when you move right, they can't really never figure out how you're doing it. The only time I had one SWAT issue was because I applied pressure to somebody about some money, which this is nothing new. That's what I'm saying. This is nothing new, but just that time, it went a little south. When you call the big dogs in and you're dealing with a whole bunch of different people and stuff like that, anything can happen, anything will happen. You know, and it's kind of, if it's going down, it's going down. We don't care who's around. You know, it just happened one day. I'm riding down the road and I seen this person. I said, oh. And I just went and sat in the driveway, and before I knew it was going down. And so that person there got intimidated and called and told on me. But they already knew what I was doing. So, but you need that call to get it popping. No, I'd never use my body, hun. I never use my body. I never use my body. But that was the only SWAT issue I had. And when they came, we was all in there chilling. The whole team. For about an hour. Nope, I don't have no retirement or nothing. I don't have anything. Because they were so concerned. Because the thing is, when them people are watching you, they're watching you, and they're watching things happen to you, and they're watching this. And when the man was like, listen, you know, it's a matter of time before I'm standing here with your children, and your children might not even be here. Like, how much more DEAD do you almost have to get? Like, you know, one thing I always told myself, I was never going to leave my children. Never. So, would you do it again? If I had to. I mean, I regret nothing. I regret nothing at all. I never. And please don't say that. certain things you can't say in here. See, I realized at a young age, hey, free my grandma, there was two types of women. I realized that life was real and everybody was struggling, even married couples. And I didn't want to struggle. And I didn't want my daddy to take care of me. I wanted my own money. So when I went out there and I got that first little bit of respect, it all went from there. It took a week, y'all. It took a week. And well, it took one day. But by the end of the week, we were good. It was the respect that got me. To get that amount of respect out of men, out of whoever, that was just it. That was it. Because I have medicine in my mouth because I just had a dental surgery. That's why I keep wiping. I have medicine in there right now. And it's like coming out. Nathan, you're too invested in a woman that don't give a fuck about you. You're too invested. You're too invested. But the moral of the story is, a lot of people don't make it out. We don't make it out. We end up in heaven or we end up in jail. That's what we do. So the fact that I even made it out, and the fact that I've had a child that's been on TV and been in many magazines, and I've kind of proved to people, that there's not a limit on what you can do. You can do anything you put your mind to, and all you have to do is try. Thank you, John. Nice to meet you. I did something for my child. I got my son a commercial in a year. You have to know people to get a commercial in the first 5 years. I'm just letting you know. So that just goes to show how my mind works. I'm able to make it happen. I know I had to learn photography. I had to learn a lot of things. I am capable of we are all capable of doing a lot of things. No, you don't have to know people. You just have to learn the industry. And anything you do, you have to learn it. See, there you go. You have to learn the industry. What do you think? I'm a complete idiot, Nathan? That's what you think? You do know I've made it to management and corporate level. You do know this is only my second or third job where I'm not even in management. See how you just talk to talk? I know you want my life to be what you make it, but it's not, honey. It's not. Hey, Snow Easy. It's not, honey bun. You can't make, you just can't make it. You just, sometimes people's lives are what they really are. Just because you say it don't make it true. See how you try to get on here? You're trying to script out my whole life. How sad is that? A woman you don't even know. You're trying to script out my whole life. And every last thing you said has been nothing but wrong. That is so sad. Now, I'm not trying to sell myself to anyone, but since you wanted to know the story and I got some new subs on here, let's go ahead and tell the story so people can realize what Granny has came from. Nathan, listen. You're not even on my conversation level. You are below my savage pay grade. You really are. I will make you probably go home and hurt yourself. I don't want to talk to you like that. I want to just be this YouTube representative. I want to be this certain woman. But Nathan, I promise you, I'm not her. I'll make you go in the car and cry. Son, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. My savage level is different than yours. I don't want to do it. Yes, I got Instagram, you guys. It is Foreign Blood TV. Foreign Blood TV, guys. Foreign Blood TV. Foreign Blood TV. Clear and bright skin. It's the soap I use. Gotta get the soap. Al/Dave Jamal. Black man, white man, Asian man, pink man. Anybody can use this soap. You can use it for your beard, your hair, your body, your clothes, your dishes, whatever. I don't want to hurt his feelings. We're not the same. Now, see, there's this example. See, anybody else would have just came on live and just let you embarrass yourself. But me being the grown woman I am, I have to school you. I just can't do that. I have to school a dumb ASS like you. First of all, the things you were saying, you never say to me in real life. You're a keyboard warrior. I'm a warrior in real life. We're different, okay? I've come from savages, and these same savages would never, they don't even take time to tongue wrestle with a woman, let alone an elderly woman, and definitely not a strange woman. Um, you've just proved to everybody what type of man you are. Real man, frowning down upon it. You know, I deal with it for a little bit, you know, try to talk you in and teach you the game along the way, but when I see you ain't getting it, I ain't got time to fuck with you that long. I really don't. Like I say, this is the YouTube voice. This is the YouTube personality. This ain't who I am in real life. Don't get your feelings hurt, son. Don't do it. Hey, Roger. The soap it's natural soap, so it really don't smell like anything. Best soap ever. Best soap ever. Of many different ethnicities. Did you guys see what I bought? One more time for the things I bought yesterday. You guys, I just love these little crazy things. I really like them. I really, really, really like them. Yeah, every time I talk about my ethnicities, people try to make me feel like I shouldn't be proud of my ethnicities. I shouldn't be proud of my parents. I shouldn't be proud. Listen, y'all, I got to get ready for church. I'm going to church, and then I'm going to treat myself to some ice cream and pizza after church like I do every Sunday for being a good girl, for making it to church, and then I have errands to run. So I love you guys. I will see you later. Thank you very much for coming. You guys, please sub to my channel. We didn't get to play Would I Rather, but thanks for asking me the Would I Rather questions. I'm going to give you a game. Ignore Nathan. Oh, I blocked him. I tried to give him a chance to, turn it around. Hey, Granny, I'm sorry. But I don't need, listen, there's millions of people in the world. If I don't give a fuck about listen, I'll walk away from my own family members with no problem. Don't think I give about Nathan. Really don't think that. Don't think that. I'm built totally different. I'm telling you, as much as I'm willing to help somebody, I am very cold-hearted. In the worst way. And that's why I'm going to church, because I'm trying to be a better woman. Just because you take a lady out the streets does not mean the streets come out the lady. The same with a man. And I have a lot of savagery in me, and I'm trying to work on that. You guys, I'm an imperfect person, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I am not afraid to admit it at all. And there's nothing wrong with working to be better at any age. If it's mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, you're never too old. You're never too young. Be great. Live every day to its fullest. And there's nothing wrong with working on being great. Oh, what color are my eyes? Oh, you notice they're different colors? A lot of people don't even notice that. My eyes are different colors, guys. See, Jamario picked up on it. I do. Granny has funny colored eyes. What color are my eyes? I'm not going to get close because then it'll give it away. What color are my eyes? Jamario, you picked it up. You picked it up. What color are my eyes? And they change colors too. I got funny colored eyes. They look light brown. What color are my eyes, guys? What color are they? If I get close, then you'll know. Gray. In the sun, my eyes are so bright in the sun. It's like the sun, like it doesn't reflect the light back out. And it's like it just stays there in my eyes. I can't explain it, you guys. I got a unique eye shape. That's because my mother is Asian. That's why my eyes are shaped like that. And I don't even have like a real strong Asian slant, but that's why they're shaped like that. You see the little corners? Hazel. I'll never tell. If you know, you know. But that's funny because a lot of people don't pick up on it. But my eyes are actually a odd color. And if I'm outside in the sun, you'll really see it. You'll be like, what? They look totally different in the sun than they do in here under this light. And then if I get mad, if I get sad, you look at me 1 minute, it'll be one color. You look at me another minute, you'll be like, but it's cool. My eyes do change colors. All right, guys, I got to get ready for church. I got to get ready. I got like 5,000 things to do. I love you guys. Subscribe, because we are doing game night when I come back. I love you guys. Like 7-ish, I'm thinking. Have a good day, guys. You look Mexican, Asian, and Indian. I know I have to. I got to go to church. I love you guys. I love you. Happy Sunday. I'll be back. 7. Be there, be square. Follow my page. I love you.